Students, I think all of you are safe in your home. Uh, Stay home and stay safe. As it is the time of lockdown, and we don't know when this phase we can overcome this phase. So, this is our efforts to make the class within your reach through videos, through online classes. Now, in my last class, I have already told you what do we mean by production. And I think you can remember that I have told you that as per economics, a goods or services can be defined as production if that is marketable or sellable. I have also told you that for production we need some factors. Now here, these are the factors: land, labor, capital and organization. Now, if we just think like this in a different way, that these are the variables: land, labor, capital and organization, these all are the variables, and production itself also a variable, then we can say easily production is dependent variables, and these are land, labor, capital and organization, these are independent variables. So, we can give a mathematical expression of this relationship, and this is like this: Q, this is dependent variable production, this function of land, labor, capital and organization. Now, in the theory of production, amongst these four factors, we will consider only two: labor and capital. So, the production function is just like this: Q equal to function of LK. This is production function. So, what is production function? The relationship between production and its factor, this is expressed by an equation mathematically, then that equation is called production function. We can also say that through production function relates physical output to physical input, and we can also say that this is mathematical expression of input output relations. Okay. Now, as I have told you in my earlier class, this production may be of two types. One is short run and another one is long run. Now, obviously, short and long, these two words express that time phase is factored here. Yes, in case of short run, time of production process is definite. Now, we know that after 2 years or after 3 years the production process will stop. But in case of long run, the time of production process is indefinite. We don't know when the production process will stop. Now, I have told you all in my last class also that this is not the only difference between the short run and long run. There is a very important difference too. And what is that? In case of short run, among two inputs, labor and capital, one is fixed and one is variable. So, in case of short run, capital is always fixed, labor is variable. So, if you want to change the output in short run, you have to change the labor. Capital is fixed here. But in case of long run, both inputs, land and labor, both are variable. This is the main difference between short run and long run. So, we can write here also, in case of short run, production function is just like this: Q equal to function of L, only L, because K is fixed. And in case of this long run, production function is as it is, Q equal to function of L and K. These are the things that we have already learned in our last class. Now, after this, today we will start the short-run production function. The short-run production. What is short-run production? As we know, a production process which is assumed to be end in future, and we know that time that is definite. This is short-run production. Now, in case of short-run production, there is some assumptions also. We have to assume some things like one factor in between L and K is variable and other one is constant. That we already know. That's why the production function is like this, Q equal to only function of L, there is no K. Now, all units of variable factors are homogeneous. This means now variable factors here, which that is labor. Labor is variable factors. Now, the assumption is that all labors are equal capable. All labors are equal capable. This is not like that this labor is very strong and other one weak. This is not like that. All are equal capable, all are same. So, this is the word homogeneous. It means all are equal, same, and no change in technology. We can assume here that in the short run, when short run production is progressing, there is no change in the technology. This is what we can assume. Now, let us see, in short run, here at first we will focus on particular some term, the term like total product. What do you mean by total product? That is Q, total production. We know Q equal to function of L here. So, Q is total product here. Average product means, if average means, as we know, the average means divide. Here also division, total product by the variable input. Here the variable input is labor. So, the average product is equal to Q by L. Suppose 10 laborers, there are 10 laborers and they are producing 100 units of production. So, what is the average? 100 by 10 equal to 10 units. This is the average product. Then the marginal product. What do we mean by marginal product? Now, marginal product means for an increase in labor, the change in total output is marginal product. Suppose, as I have told you, suppose there is 10 labor and output is 100. Now, we deployed further another one, 11th labor. Now, when I deployed 11th one, the total product is now suppose 112. Now, when 10 it goes to 10 to 11, production increases from 100 to 112. So, an increase of labor means here increase in production of 12 unit. So, 12 is here marginal product. And so, we can write it mathematically, that is dq dl. dl means this term means for an increase for a particular, for an unit increase of labor, the change in total product. Now, as we know, what is the meaning of dy dx? It means for a change of 1 unit of x, the change of y, like this. This is dq dl. So these are the terms that we have to keep in our mind. Now I will show you a table. This is very, very important, this table. From this table, we will able to know all the features, of characteristics of short-run production function. Now suppose there is workers, two columns, workers and total product. Now if there is one labor or one product, one labor or one worker, the total product is 8. If that is 2, total product is 20. Total product means units, in units. So when labor is 1, total production in units is 8 units. When the labor is 2, that is 20 units. When the labor is 3, that is 36 units. When it is 4, this is 8 units. When this is 5, this is 55 unit. When this is 6, 60 unit. When this is 7, this is 60 unit. And when this is 8, you can see 56 unit. So here this is number of workers, it means this is labor, and this is total product. So these are the two columns. Now if we now add a column average product, AP, what will be the AP? AP means we know total production by number of labor, Q by L. So here 8 by 1, so average product is 8. 20 by 2, average product is 10. 36 by 3, the average product is 12. 48 by 4, average product is 12. 55 by 5, average product is 11. 60 by 6, average product is 10. 60 by 7, average product is 8.6, and 56 by 8, average product is 7. So we have already added another column which is average product. Okay. Now we will add another column, that is marginal product. What do you mean by marginal product? For an unit increase in labor, the change in total product. So let us look at this. When labor was 8, total product was 8. When labor is 2, so there is an increase in labor, isn't it? 1 to 2, an increase. So what is the increment in total product? This is 20 minus 8, 12. So I have written 12. For the first one, we can't get any marginal product. For the second one, this is 12. For the third one, this is 36. So increment is 16. So average product is 16. For the fourth one, the increment is 12. For a particular increase of labor, the increment is 12. So here marginal product is 12. For the fifth one, this is 7. 55 minus 48, 7. For the sixth one, this is 60 minus 55, 5. For the seventh one, this is 60 minus 60, 0. And for the last one, this is 56 minus 60 minus 4. This is marginal product. So we have already got a table, isn't it? These all are the terms of short-run production: total product, average product, marginal product. Now let us look at this table, and from this table we can get some conclusions. Now here you can see, as labor rises 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, total product, that is also rises, isn't it? But you can see, when labor is deployed 6, then total product is 60. But when 7, it is not increasing, this 60 again. If we add a further labor, you can see a decrease in total production. So, what is the conclusion? We can say this is the conclusion: as labor increases, total product also rises, but up to a particular unit, that is 6 here. After that, if labor rises, total product becomes stagnant. Stagnant means it's not increasing, not decreasing, same, isn't it? In case of 7th unit of labor, it is, the production is also 60 unit. And then if again we employ further labor, the total product decreases. This is the fact in short run. In case of short run, if you increase the labor, obviously production will increase, but that will increase up to a certain limit. After a certain limit of employment of labor, if you further increase the labor, production will not rise, and after some time it will decline. Okay, this is the first conclusion. Second one, look at the average product. Look at it, this column, average product, 8, 10, 12, 12, 11, 10, 8.67. So what is it? It shows that as labor increases, average product increases also, and it reaches to its maximum at 12, and after that average product decreases. So it first increases, reaches to its maximum, then again decreases. Then look at MP, marginal product. Here also 12, 16, 12, 7, 5, 0, minus 4. What does it show? It shows as labor increases, marginal product also increases, but after a certain time it decreases. Okay, it reaches to its maximum and then it is decreases. This is the characteristics of marginal product. Now here we can mark some special characteristics also. What is that? When marginal product is maximum, here, and when average product is maximum, here, 12. So here you can see that marginal product reaches its maximum before average product. Marginal product average প্রোডাক্টের আগেই কিন্তু ম্যাক্সিমামে পৌঁছে যাচ্ছে। এটা হচ্ছে আরেকটা ফিচার আমরা পেলাম। দেখো আরেকটা ফিচার পাচ্ছি, there is another feature too. When average product is maximum, it is equal to marginal product. These are equal. So when average product reaches to its maximum, marginal product and average product is equal. This is another one that we have got. And another thing here you can get, look at this. When total product is its maximum, that is 60, you can see 60, marginal product becomes 0. And when total product falls, যখন কমে যাচ্ছে total product, marginal product becomes negative. And here you can see also that average product is never negative, never. It never touches the horizontal line, so it is never 0 and it is never negative. This is the another feature you can say of short-run production. Now, so we have learned a lot. Let us look at the Now, what we will do, we will draw some curves like average product curve. It look like this, Q equal to function of L, that I have also already we have already learned. So Q is dependent variable. So Q will be here at vertical axis and labor will be here at horizontal axis. Now, in case of average product, we know what we know. At first, average product will increase, reaches at its maximum, and then it will decrease. In case of marginal product, it is the same. It will increase at first, then it will reach at its maximum, and then it will decrease. Now, in case of total product, it is also like this. Reaches at its maximum when it is when labor is L star. Suppose this is 6 to 7. Reaches according to our example when labor is 6 units or 7 units. It reaches at its maximum. Then you can see if then we increase the labor, total product decreases. But here there is a very important thing that I have to show you. You can see here the curve, this curve. Look at the shape of total product curve. At first this is convex and then this is concave. So total product curve is initially convex, then after some time it is convex. Why it is so? This point at where it turns to convex to concave, this is called point of inflection. Now, why the shape of total product curve is like this? Initially convex, then concave. Now, in my next video, I will discuss about this, and we will learn a new topic on short-run production, that is law of return. Thank you.